We are actually teaming up with Sleeve Chief. A lot of you might have recognized this brand as they make deck boxes and a few other interesting things, along with the chance to get OCG sleeves on their site as well. We now have discount code MCOL40 working, and actually at 2 p.m. EST this week they're going to have oversleeves here for Kaido versus Shenlong, and for everybody that enjoys the chance to kind of pick up custom sleeves, this might actually be a brand of sleeves that you want to pick up. I'll leave a link down below to their site so you can get these Sunday at 2 p.m. EST. Let's pass it over to Market Watch, shall we? Don't beg 30% of you that have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys can miss out on more awesome content. This is getting terminal down here. You know, you had a market price at $60 for Blazing Cartesia literally earlier today. Oh wait, what's that? $150. Completed sales at $80, $58, and $70. Oh, well, what's going on here? Congratulations, you've officially lived long enough on the market to watch this card about to exceed $100, actually, because you're 5 away from this hitting 100. I am actually very, very surprised by this, but the fact that, you know, people want to see where this is going right now. Despy, it looks like it's making some pretty big waves here. Also, you know, back here on the Starlight version of this hasn't had like any real pickup, I guess. It looks like a few people are kind of starting to turn eyes to this, but that's a very major spin around for Blazing Cartesia. Also, Lubellion here. 29 listings. What's going on here? Are we reversing course? Well, this should tell you something. 75, 87, 69. You just kind of move on down here. $75 and heading on up to the $76 mark. It looks like Bysteel Lubellion is also on the same spin around right now that we're seeing via Blazing Cartesia. Yeah, a lot of hope right now for this deck, reversing course and doing things. I mean, Cyberstorm Access does put a lot of interesting pressure on the competitive scene here. As you know, we're seeing more and more players want the chance to pick up, you know, these cards. Now, Cyberstorm Access has had about 24 hours to settle, and we've already had extreme value shifts on this set. The Quems, these haven't budged. I mean, these are still 380, 393. Vices is down to 200. That's kind of interesting. Lulu Walleth is down to 270. Singularity's at 170, and Chariot Carry 160. Okay. These were $41 on up to $42 last night. If you bought these, you saved $7, $8 today, which is actually pretty good. I'm very happy to see that. Quems, on the other hand, $34. These went up about $3. The Peaceful Planet Colariums, these are actually down to $27, $28 now. We had our first buyout down here with Lulu Walleth. There are 18 listings of this for day one. We've hit the $24 mark, and they are spinning on up. Okay, well, that's interesting. Albions have not had a lot of movement. I mean, you're sitting at $19. Sneak peek promos $10. Better luck next time, sitting at 10. Bysteels, they're moving. I mean, you're at $13. Your next buyout target has been Ring a Worm here. You're looking at $12 for these, and then Gold Pride Rollerballers also on kind of low listings for $9. Okay. Firewall Defender or Defensor. So, for all the Code Talker players out here that have been massively excited for the chance to, you know, play the new stuff, congratulations, you're already seeing these hit the $6 mark, and I am absolutely not shocked in the faintest to see that these are going up, and it looks like the Firewall Singularities have also on the uptick. What else we got back here? Prodigy Wakashis are $4, and Time Tearing Morganites are disappearing to at about the $4 mark as well. Yep, this is what I was talking about before, you know, these cheap super rare cards that players want to be able to pick up and do their thing. Having guaranteed super rare value in a product is actually really good. I think that of those 6-ish cards Those have been the more major things to move out of Cyberstorm Access, but it's Cyberstorm's moving, and I talked about that we would expect, about day one, day two, you would start to see these heavy slump movements where if cards are too cheap, then people are going to kind of start coming through here and they're going to start, taking these off the market, because cheap, affordable cards are always going to be, king. That's just the way it is. Boy, gold price cards. These did not go up, I think, the way that people speculated them to. You're still at 170. Gold Pride Leons are $13 for these. These literally settled right where I thought that they would. You're looking at about $13. Regular Gold Pride Leons still cruise controlling about $11. Rollerballers also still about $10. The Crowd Goes Wild, these are still $5. Gold Pride cards in general, they're still very much floating where they've been. There hasn't been any real craziness to this. And I'm going to stick to what I said before. I think that, the cards are decent for what they are, but they're not going to warp the meta in, crazy ways. Hey, Legendary Collection. Everybody's worried about SIAC right now, so, we gotta be very curious as to what's going on here. So you're looking at 130 right now for these. Okay, that's not bad. The Blue Eyes have actually fallen a little bit. We're down to $21 now from the 28 that they were. So we've had a decent fallout for this. Slavers have retraced a little bit back down to about $12, which is good. Dark Magicians are down to about $12. The Winged Dragon of Ra, $10. Obelisk the Tormentor, back down to about 10. The Red Eye is also floating about $9-ish. That's actually not bad. Good value retraces like that are actually good for the market. It means that, people will be able to pick them up and actually get them and enjoy them. Good stuff. Deck Lockdown. So this has been an interesting conversation piece for the Dual Overload Ultras, because technically if you can establish this against Purely, you technically win the game. Right? Because, they can't special summon from the main deck, and then, they can't add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. The only problem is it's not an immediate hand trap or anything like that. But, you're looking at actually dollars per copy right now. There's been, once again, a lot of conversation points about this. I personally don't think that it's crazy. You could play the old Cosmic Horror Golgar loop where you can continuously bounce this back to your hand, and then your opponent's never going to get the chance to play the game. It's an incredibly cute loop, but alas, it's not something that is going to stick around in any sort of capacity. And also, the fact that the card does have a blow-up detonation, you only need one turn for this to stick around, for this to really matter, but I think that that's kind of interesting. Gravity Collapse. The people are like, Penny Stonk? I would say that quite possibly. Card is incredibly good for what it is. It's just send one face-up synchro monster you control to the graveyard, negate the summon of an opponent's monster, destroy it, and your opponent cannot summon any monsters till the end of this turn. We do have such a powerful floodgate like this actually existing in the game, and a lot of people are just kind of like, I don't know if I really want to touch this. Perfectly understandable. The rares are looking like they're $2 to $3. The OTS common, fairly cheap. You're in the same boat down here. 60 cents, 75 cents. These are very, very cheap. Good stuff. Green Baboon Defender of the Forest. The Jump EN Ultra Rare. Jump Ultra Rares have been moving up in price for some time. And I know a lot of people don't really pay too much attention to these, but it is a hilarious ride just to see where these are going. A near mint copy is going to cost you $6, $7 for these, just to play some older formats. But card is still one of the coolest cards in the game. Santa Claus. Hey, look, Speed Duel versions, $23, $24. Oh, look. Advent calendars, $16. Yep, they went back up again. Speed Duel Tournament Pack Commons, $14. And you're looking at Premium Golds for $14. You gotta love to see it. All right. Super Dreadnoughts. These Secretors are $5. I don't know where I have been or why I missed this or whatnot, but this really caught my attention. I was like, wow, we're really seeing some interesting little movements. Meanwhile, the cheap copies down here, which is good. Exteriors are $56 right now for light play. These DTs are hot. The Hidden Arsenals are, they're pushing down a wee little bit. Sure, $15. Okay. It's not good. And then meanwhile, these versions are $350. All right, Baron CRs, man, collector's rares for these have gone up. These are rough. 254, 257, 248. Yeah, 255, 260, and they're continuing to go up. I don't think you're going to see that calm down. Yellow copies, $58, $60. Yeah, they're all up right now. And fair warning, keep an eye on Infinite Impermanence right now. Listed median price is $300. We are disappearing at the 210 mark across the board. There's French here at $225 and an Italian copy at $190. You could see these. You could actually see these hit the $300 mark. I wouldn't be surprised. That's for sure. So what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.